Watch Media has a complete meltdown over Trump's skyrocketing approval ratings by Amy Moreno for truthfeednews.com. Despite the Democrats' desperate attempt to destroy President Trump, his approval rating has jumped up to 45%. This is the highest it has been throughout his presidency, according to a new poll released by the Wall Street Journal and NBC. As you can imagine, the poll left this MSNBC panel shocked. And these aren't even correct. They're much higher than this.
But back to that part about gravity. The president's approval rating is ticking up, not down. A brand new poll from NBC News and the Wall Street Journal conducted before and after the Helsinki summit shows the president approval rating at 45%. That is up 1 point from June. Among Republicans, that number is 88%, the highest of his entire presidency. With that, I would like to welcome in my panel. Joining me on set, NBC News national security and justice reporter Julia Ainsley, Washington correspondent for BBC World News America and MSNBC contributor Katty Kay, and GOP strategist and principal at Cogent Strategies, Kevin McLaughlin. Thank you all for being here. Kevin, I would like to start with you because I would like you to please explain why it is that 88% of Republicans now approve of President Trump, especially considering that what we saw unfold over this week contradicts so much of Republican orthodoxy for so many years.
One thing I think that President Trump has shown us through his campaign and throughout now in polling is what I took away from the 2016 election is the American people want authenticity. You may not like what authenticity it is, you may not like what he's saying or how he's doing it, but he doesn't back down from it. And I believe that actually when he goes out and does these events, we'll call them, it actually helps him in flyover country. I think that a lot of the outrage you see is in the Acela corridor where we all live and work. And I mean, when you get outside of here, yes, people will say like he's a knucklehead or they'll say stuff like that. But by and large, you'll see people say like, I understand that some of the things he's doing could hurt me personally, but we all have to make sacrifices.
So is he right when he basically says he could walk down Fifth Avenue and shoot people and people would still stand with him? I mean, is there any line?
I really do think it was very prescient because I do think he kind of has that, he defies political gravity. I was thinking the exact same thing.
Yeah, I mean, the poll number that struck me actually was a poll that came out earlier last week, the Reuters poll, that said only 32% of Republicans believe that Russia meddled in the 2016 election. So they do not agree with the assessment of the American intelligence community. And for Republicans to say, we actually don't believe the CIA, the FBI, and the NSA, we are siding with the president on this, is fairly remarkable. I think the one thing that's is the divergence, is the prospect of tariffs. I mean, you do see signs that Republican voters are still not comfortable with that, and the Republican Party is still not comfortable with that. Yeah. And if those tariffs start hitting the president, that could be an area. It's not going to be Russia. It's going to be the economy.
And I would say that's very true, and I think that when you look at Gallup tracking, Russia doesn't even register on the radar for what people care about. I mean, they are literally, it's not even close to like a top 15 issue for anyone across the country.
And Julia, this is sort of the...
Well, as you can see, they all don't like it. It's too bad for the mainstream media. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.